If we want to have significant change, governments alone cannot do it. Companies alone cannot do it. I think the first and most important thing, in my view, is to factually explain to people what the problems we are facing are. Not demagogically, not based on politics, but factually. And the pandemic is a very good example where we heard everything and its opposite, and science was buried, and facts very often far away from the surface. So I think the first thing is factually explain to people what is climate change, what the implications are, and then offer them alternatives to their current behaviors. I mean, we see it with our efforts to try to convert people and move them out of cigarettes and switch them, for the ones who don't quit, to less harmful non-combustible alternatives, because combustion is the problem. But you have to explain to people that combustion is the problem. Like in climate, it's not oil that is the problem, it's not fossil fuels, it's the fact that we burn them that creates the problem. Then give them alternatives and explain to them what they are and what they are not. Then incentivize them through demand measures, and then work on the supply side, eventually to give the stick and carrot policy to the companies to innovate, and then put their money behind access the consumers and selling them the solutions so we can have the impact. And the governments have to create the right regulatory environments so all this happen in an orderly manner, and I would say in a collaborative manner. Many of the things we try to achieve, you cannot just have a law and assume things will happen, or just let companies free and assume this will happen. I think we need a very interactive process between public sector and companies and private sector. But we need not to forget that the decision makers for most of things are the people of this planet, are the consumers, because they have to change behavior. And that's how I see it, and that's how I experience it every day in what we try to achieve.